In this chapter, we'll talk about what these care facilities actually are, how they differ, and why the setting matters medically and legally. In the last chapter, we talked about the common pathways of harm, neglect, falls. Now let's pause and understand the playing field. Because when you know what kind of facility you're dealing with, you can ask better questions and recognize red flags faster. Now a word about corporate structure. In modern elder abuse and vulnerable adult cases, the facility is often not one entity. There may be an owner, a managing company, a license holder, a real estate entity, and outside staffing agencies. It can look like a corporate shell game. So why does this matter? Because the responsibility often sits at the level where the staffing is decided. And staffing is often a business decision, not a clinical one, which brings us to the theme you'll hear me repeat. Understaffing is not an accident, it's often a business model. Now, before we move on, I want to give you a quick checklist, family-facing, plain-spoken, of questions that cut through the fog. If you're touring or you're already worried, ask, who is the nurse on duty and when? Is the nurse on site overnight? What is your staffing ratio on days, evenings, and nights? How do you handle toileting assistance? How quickly are your call lights answered? How do you prevent falls or high-risk residents? How do you prevent and treat pressure injuries? Who does the skin checks? How do you handle residents who wander? What alarms and checks exist? If my loved one reports pain or change in condition, who evaluates and how fast? How do you prevent resident-on-resident violence? If there's any incident, how and when will the family be notified? Do you have cameras? If so, where? How long is the footage kept? A good facility answers directly. A bad facility answers with smiles and vagueness. Now that I've gone over the types of facilities, if this brings up questions that you have regarding one of your loved ones or someone that you think may be at risk as a vulnerable adult, please feel free to reach out to us at Kelly Law Team. Our number is 602-283-4122.